Hello my shattered glass enjoyers, my name is Keej TV, Jack if you want to call me that, and today I'm doing a little director's commentary on the Shattered Glass series, videos, collection I did. Yeah, I figured, I'll just do this one by myself. PJ, he did have a hand in this. He provided like Shattered Glass Primal, Nemesis Primal, and the reflector you see here. But I figured this was kind of just a little thing I went off and did on my own. So I might as well kind of just, get my kind of like unfiltered thoughts out, just tell you what the production process was like and all that. And this one, right? This video here, the Shattered Glass one, this one's pretty straight to the point, even though Prime yaps a little bit. I just had these Shattered Glass toys. I didn't even have an idea for them. I just thought Prime and Ratchet, the Gen Selects pack from like ages back, looked cool. Obviously I needed more than just those two characters, so you had like that fucked up Bumblebee, who I thought was like the coolest thing back in like 2021. Or maybe I did him in 2020. I thought it was the coolest idea. You never see him again, so like I don't know what happens there. You're probably gonna have to infer or make up something for what happens to him. Yeah, you're gonna do that a lot in this series. I just throw you in at the very end of the story, which is what I think all the best Shattered Glass stories do. You know, the original, Joe Crosshairs Productions, that kind of stuff. Which means there was a lot of shit that I cannot answer, and I don't know what the answer is. But it's pretty cool. Oh, by the way, right here, yeah, you can see my face. I don't know if you saw that. It's the bomb shot reflector before he gets his entire life destroyed. You can see my face kind of blurred because I had to take that shot really quickly and blur my face in the background. You can kind of tell it's like my nose and glasses. Yeah, special thanks to PJ Lynch. Even if he's not here right now, he is in a coal mine in Belarus. I don't know how that happened. We're gonna have to get him out of there. I just haven't assembled the task force yet. There's Ratchet. This bumper, right? Obviously, it's just a continuation to the one-off. I would never intended to do another Shattered Glass thing. But there's a sign that says Keej TV in it, and you can hear gunshot in the background. So like that implies that there's still fighting going on, and the Keej TV is a real thing in Shattered Glass. I don't know. One of Sean 14th Prime's customs there. You'll be seeing them a few times. Big fan of those. Soundwave. Sorry, this is going by so quickly. I don't really have much to add. Yeah. Now we're getting on to the second one already. God, where does the time go? Altered reality, by the way. I kind of just put that in because I didn't like. I thought that looked cool as a title card. I like how that dead ramjet isn't supposed to be anybody, and again you can infer it to be someone, but I just don't have an answer for you. It's like that, you know. It just looks cool, and it kind of gives you a vague impression, I wonder, when you kind of take an experience of watching this, which I think is a lost art in media these days. Everything needs to be explained. I hate the word lore. It's become so like ruined. It's like, what's the lore here? Have you read the Five Nights at Freddy's lore? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cool to have like shit you can kind of just infer and have your own like niche kind of personal interpretation for. I love that visual, by the way. When I was first deciding that I wanted to do a sequel to Shattered Glass when that Rodimus kit came out. But even before the Rodimus kit came out, actually, because I think the plan was to make a custom Titans Return up Rodimus. But I wanted to try the Studio Series one. That visual of like Ratchet just dying, getting obliterated was the coolest. I always wanted to do that. There's another custom from John. That's his old Siege Pro custom. Custom of mine there, you can see Long Haul, who I just made for the fun of it. There was Slicer or Wheeljack dead to 1 million pieces. And this is where it gets interesting, I think, right? Because the initial idea was that, like, oh, the Autobots always win, so what if in Shattered Glass there's a dark twist to it, right? But this is, there's layers to it now with Rodimus, who I think he's this, I don't know if it's 100% consistent because, you know, the actual Shattered Glass Rodimus, not to like compare to official media too much, because at the end of the day this is my own little interpretation. Beauty Party, I looked up so much Italian, like kind of Southern Italian and like New Jersey slang for that. I watched my Sopranos to get a little bit of fun stuff going with Rodimus, because I felt like if he's got that kind of like Boston, Newark, whatever accent, I wanted to do something special with it. While he rants on there, I thought I could slip in a few bits of like kind of cool slang, PewDiePie. That's I hope I'm saying that right. PewDiePie, That's like flat-footed police officer. It's basically calling you like, you fucking pig. It's a their like kind of Italian version of that, I guess, which is funny because Pearl was a police officer. Do you get it? I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm just kind of yapping. I don't have like PJ anchor me down when I comment in these things. Cause yeah, these ones, I think it's very much my own kind of commentary there. Like Rodimus was saying there, oh, these guys who just slap on a purple symbol and think they're one of us. That's me, like really annoyed at like Shatterglass reuses. I don't know if I want to make a video about this because I have a lot to say about it. Even if I do have Shatterglass reuses in this that aren't like strictly customs or like official you know, paint jobs. Oh my god, Rewind just died there. I love that visual. I kind of improv that because I think originally the idea was that he would just like, I slashed his chest open and Rewind was still inside. There's a birdhouse I smashed among pieces and reuses a burnt down house next to Sunstreaker recording or spin out whoever's house. Body, sorry. Is that 86 visual? That's another one I kind of just improv because I thought it looked cool. We're almost at the end of this already. Wow, I've barely covered everything I wanted to say. This isn't like the season 1 commentary for Voyagers where we have kind of time to space out what we want to say. I gotta get all this information out here. And I'm probably wasting time saying this. But no, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad the reception was really good. I'm glad I could like experiment with like violent visuals, like Rewind getting smashed a million pieces, like Prowl, you know, doing the smoke thing, which I could never do in Voyagers because I don't really want to kill off Prowl right now. I don't want Rewind to get smashed a million pieces. That would be kind of depressing. So it's good that in Shattered Glass you can kind of just experiment with this kind of stuff. You can get away from commentary about, you know, how some people when it comes to Transformers and Hasbro aren't like exactly happy of letting things go, things changing, which I think given Shattered Glass reuses, that whole kind of thing with Fun Pub, how originally these Shattered Glass reuses were just them multi-purposing characters, like trying to get a G1 Jazz and a Shattered Glass Jazz, Road Rage and Turbo Tracks, etc, etc. I think that time's changed and Shattered Glass needs to, you know, obviously change as well. It's just that you know, like G1ers, like Bayvers, like even animated kids like me, like Optimus Prime says there, you know, it's kind of hard to move on, you know, your favourite toys, you like having them around. We're not as experimental anymore. You obviously, they're still putting out stuff like the Rock dudes and all that, but there's a kind of weird like post like 2010 kind of like nerd shit thing there. Also, Rodimus losing his hand. I think that was that in the initial draft? I can't tell if like he just gets injured then shoots him. It's been a minute. I was supposed to get this out in October of 2023, but the project just ballooned that much. That weird noise he makes when the Matrix like flame in his chest or whatever goes out. I just thought, I don't have an explanation for that. Obviously, like I've been saying, there's a lot of shit you just have to infer. I just thought it'd be cool if he made some kind of like weird scary noise, like right before he died. Matrix and Shattered Glass, I don't know what it means either. I had someone came into the Keej Republic Discord trying to say that this video where Rodimus looks at the camera and says all of this was inevitable wasn't possible because power scaling was the thing. That was kind of funny. Sorry, I'm recording this like a couple of mornings after. It's a nice morning. But they were saying like the Matrix means that Rodimus can't beat Prime. Even though I never tell you what the Matrix does in Shattered Glass. You only see it in the final scene where he dies. I make it pretty apparent that like it's a kind of generational, like this was always going to happen kind of thing. Like Optimus was doomed to stay kind of like complacent and shit like that, and Rodimus, because he's evil but also very motivational and understanding of the times, that's why he wins, and that's why he kind of dooms Shattered Glass to like an eternal conflict at the end here. Those kind of themes and messages, you can dissect them in your own time, but what I'm trying to say is I'm glad I got my little message across with all the yapping in Shattered Glass 2. I think 60% of it is just people talking and ranting at each other, which is cool. But let me get what's one thing straight. I'm very much a character person. I'm very much a character animator. So when I make kind of shit like this, obviously you want to have a sense of scale in these characters' strengths. But fucking, I'm not very much of a power scaler. It's very much a character thing, just for future reference. But yeah, I think that is it, and I'll leave this running for a couple more seconds just in a blank screen to anyone who's listening. Thank you very much for all the help with Shattered Glass. I think that will be the end of any kind of Shattered Glass video I do. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people kind of wish I would continue it, but with like a good chunk of Voyagers Season 2 still to go that I've still not made, I'm going to have to scrap any of the kind of cool ideas I had for any more potential like ones. Even when I was making 2, I kind of had the idea it was the final one. Me and PJ, we kind of had discussions about what would happen next, but it wasn't anything too substantial. It's like cool ideas here and there, but I think, honestly, I've been saying this to everyone else, if you want to make anything with the ideas I've put down here, feel free. It's like, you know, it's free reign. It's that kind of creative thing where it's like, I'm not really going to care if you steal my idea where like Ronmus loses his hand and has a buzzsaw and he takes over to just fight forever, or like Ratchet gets disintegrated into a million little itty bitty particles. If I inspire you to make something, that's very cool. And as long as you don't fucking power scale it. No, I'm being a dick. I'm being rude. No, yeah. That's about everything I have to say. Really, there's a few things I didn't dwell on as much just because I wanted to get for this commentary track really quickly, and even then I'm running overtime right now, just because it was only like 9 minutes, 10 minutes of me talking there. But I'm very grateful for the reception this is received. A lot of people encouraging me, even though sometimes this video was a slog to get through. The sound design took me like 6 hours. That was draining my soul, even for like a 7-minute video. But yeah, very happy with this. This is another one for the books, if you ask me. Any questions you have, I can probably elaborate further in the comments or whatever. But other than that, thank you very much for watching Shattered Glass. Thank you very much for watching the director's commentary of all things, and I'll see you later. Cheers.